Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Youthman here. Today I moved the Klipsch RF-7 threes from my home theater into my living room. And in this video, we'll be looking at the differences between the Klipsch RF-7 twos and the RF-7 threes. So let's jump into it. Okay, so as far as size comparison, I took out a tape measure and measured each cabinet, not including the feet or the front baffle on the new RF-7 threes. But each cabinet measured exactly the same dimensions. So there is some slight differences in size because of the new plinth as well as the thickness of the front baffle on the RF-7 threes. So for height, on the RF-7 twos it's 48.5 inches. The height on the RF-7 threes is 49 inches, including that plinth. The width on the 7 twos is 11.6 versus 13.875 on the RF-7 threes. So they're almost identical in size. The 7 twos came in two different finishes. You could either order them in black ash or medium cherry furniture grade wood veneer. And the RF-7 threes, you actually have three choices of finishes. You can order them in black ash, natural cherry, or walnut. All three of these, of course, are furniture grade wood veneer. The 7 threes that I have here are the new natural cherry, which is actually a lot lighter than their previous cherry finishes on, say, their RF-83s or their RF-7s. Klipsch has made some changes to the horn. On the 7 twos, it was an 8-inch, 90 by 60 degree track 6 horn. With the RF-7 threes, they've increased the size of the horn to an 8.5 inch, as well as an increased 90 by 90 degree track 6 horn. It's also made of a different material. The RF-7 II horn is made out of plastic, and the RF-7 III horn is made out of compressed molded rubber. Now, one of the benefits of using rubber instead of plastic is it adds some high frequency dampening to prevent resonances. It also reduces harshness that the original RF-7s were kind of known for. They both utilize the same size tweeter, which is a 1.75 titanium diaphragm compression driver tweeter. But the RF-7 threes have a new phase plug that's designed to improve phase coherency at the throat of the horn, which helps improve sound pressure linearity in the high frequencies. Moving down to the woofers, you'll notice both RF-7 II as well as RF-7 III have the same drivers. They're dual 10-inch spun copper cerametallic woofers. Now this is one of my favorite parts of the RF-7 twos and the threes. The RF-7 series has an amazing slam factor that you don't get with smaller drivers. It just moves so much air, but the mid-range also is fantastic on these. Now one big change that they made on the inside, even though you can't see it, the RF-7 threes have a new bifurcated enclosure which allows each 10-inch driver and port to work independently from each other. And what this does is it minimizes the standing wave problems that sometimes occurs inside the cabinet that can cause frequency anomalies in the sensitive mid-range frequencies. So one big difference in the fronts of the RF-7 twos versus the 7 threes is you'll see on the RF-7 twos, the entire front is the wood veneer. And the RF-7 threes have a front baffle that's made out of MDF and it's painted black. So you don't get a chance to see the wood finish. One thing I did find out is the new front is very susceptible to fingerprints. So you'll definitely want to wipe that down once you get your speakers into position. The RF-7 III has a new MDF painted black plinth. As I shared with you in my unboxing video, this plinth is easily removable. So if you don't like the plinth, you could easily take that off and use it without the plinth. Personally, I like the look of the plinth with the angled edges on the RF-7 III as it matches the design perfectly. Now the RF-7 twos and the RF-7 threes have two distinctly different speaker grills. The speaker grill on the RF-7 twos have plastic Grille Pegs. Now the good thing with these, they are very strong and sturdy, unlike the previous Grille Pegs on the RF-7s that were notorious for breaking. These firmly fit into the holes and slide on really easy. Another difference, as you can see, is this is the 3/4 inch grill, so it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom of the speaker. And one of the benefits of that is it allows you to see the wood grain finish down here on the bottom. Now with the RF-7 III grills, one thing I love the fact that they added was the magnetic grills. Now these magnetic grills have felt pads right here, so it will not scratch the front of the speaker, but they go on super easy. So one thing you'll notice on the RF-7 threes, the grill mesh is semi-transparent, which basically allows you to see through the mesh to your speakers that are behind it. The RF-7 II fabric is much more dense, so you cannot see through it. Now if we look at the back of the speaker, you'll notice there's two different style ports. On the left, the RF-7 IIs have your standard round ports. The RF-7 IIIs have a new Traxxix rear port. And again, these are separated by the bifurcated compartments on the inside. The RF-7 IIs and the RF-7 IIIs both have dual 5-way binding posts, which include metal jumpers to connect the low frequency to the high frequency terminals. Now, of course, if you wanted to buy wire or buy amp these, all you would have to do is loosen up the speaker terminals and remove this little metal jumper. Then you would connect your speaker wire to your high frequency and your other speaker wire to your low frequency on each speaker. Well guys, that's gonna wrap up this video comparing the differences between the RF-7 IIs and the RF-7 IIIs. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also want you to hit that bell notification because in 2 days, we'll be comparing the RF-7 Is to the RF-7 IIs to the RF-7 IIIs, so you don't wanna miss that. Also, I'd love to get your feedback in the comments section below. What do you like about the RF-7 IIIs? What do you like about the RF-7 IIs? I'd love to get some great discussion going on that. Well guys, as always, I hope you have a blessed day, and we'll catch you in the next video.